Hi guys, my name's Alana. Welcome back to my YouTube channel, Mental Health with Alana. If you're new, please subscribe, like, and press the bell notification so you know every time I post a video. If you want to check out my Instagram, my mental health one is up here on the screen. I post mental health and disability content. If you would like to follow my sensory box business account, I will put it up here on the screen. I create sensory boxes for mental health. And yeah, I would love for you to check them out. I have quite a few options available. So yeah, I'd like for you to have a look at that. So for today's video, I am doing another book haul of some books that I am currently reading. Now, I am going to just open my Kindle because I have some of them on here. Okay, I'm going to put pictures up on the screen. I don't have a bunch of books, but I'm just going to tell you what I've been looking at recently, like to read. And yeah, the first one is one I mentioned in my other book haul, but I'll mention it again because I haven't actually gotten very much through it because I started reading it, but then I started reading a different book, which I'll put up on the screen in a minute. But yeah, I got this book. It's second in the series. The first book's called A Tempest of Tea, and I've got it on my bookshelf, and this is the second book. It just came out. I'm not really sure how many books the author is planning to make in this series, whether it's just a duology or whether there's going to be more books, but regardless, I got this book. This one is like the second one, so it's basically like going more into the story of Archie, which is the main, Arthie, which is the main character, and it does have like different point of views from the different characters, which I really enjoyed from the first book, and this book, I assume does that too. I've only read like 2 chapters, which is why I'm saying that. Yes, it does. It shows different point of views, which is really good, which I enjoy. But yeah, the book is basically going more in depth about the heist that they staged in the first book and looking into some of the kind of secrets that were kept about Arthur's parents, and they also are dealing with vampires that are being shipped off and being used as weapons because vampires keep disappearing in this book. And so the vampires are in danger, and the public is calling for justice. And yeah, they have to basically figure out how to scrape together what little they have left to fight one last time. And Arthie will have to look at things of her past and find out things that her parents hid from her, and just a whole bunch of secrets that are happening. So I'm not going to go into detail about the book because I don't really like to go into detail because then I feel like I'm going to give the whole book away. But that is the first book that I've got. The second book that I've got is called... It's not showing up on my Kindle for some reason, but it shows up on my phone on my Kindle app. But anyway, I'll put it up on the screen. It's called The Crimson Moth. Yeah, it's not coming up on my Kindle for some reason. Oh no, it is. The Crimson Moth. So this book is a book that I've been wanting to read for a really long time, and I just haven't gotten around to read it. So I bought it on Kindle instead of buying the book. I haven't started reading this book, so these books that I'm mentioning I haven't started reading yet. This is just like a little book haul, but it sounded like a good book. I have heard good reviews about it. Lydia has read it. My friend Lydia, if you don't follow her channel, go follow her channel. I'll put it up here on the screen, a picture of her Instagram. But Diary of Lydia, she has read the book and she said she really liked it. So I think there's 2 books in the series, so I'll be having a read of that. And yeah, Then the second book that I bought, which I'm super excited to read, is called Hazelthorn. And this book is very like gothic, dark academia kind of horror, body horror. So this book is very much up my alley. I love anything that's kind of like dark academia and like gothic. And yeah, it sounds really interesting. I liked the premise of it. And this author has also written a couple other books. One was called, which I haven't read yet. I think it's called, it has the forest in the name. I'll put up on the screen. I'm filming on my phone, so I can't really Google it, so I'm really sorry. But yeah, I am going to read that once I get the chance to. Then the next book that I have is, I actually have to grab it. So the next book that I've got here is a book that I realized after I bought it was actually a, what do you call it? Duology. So there's actually 2 books. Now, I did not realize that when I got this book. I bought the wrong one. I was meant to buy number 1 and I bought number 2. So I'm going to buy number 1 on Kindle. But this is the second book that I'm going to read after I read number 1. And it's called The Mirror of Beasts. And it is a like fantasy book, kind of. I'll just quickly read a little bit at the back. It says, to save her cursed brother, Tasman travels to Avalon, the mysterious world of Arthurian legend. She survived only to see it fall, and the 2 people she trusted most betrayed her. Now back in the mortal world, Tasman must make a shocking discovery. She is the one who is cursed. Can Tasman break her curse before it breaks her? So, yeah. The first book is called Silver in the Bone. It's on the back here. That's actually the first book, so I need to buy the first book, obviously, because I started reading this book and I was like, why does this book make no sense? Like, I don't understand. Then the next book I have is a book that I actually have read number 1 and 2, but I haven't read the third book yet, and it's been ages. And that is The Atlas Complex, but this is number 3. So it's by Olivia Blake. Yeah, the Atlas 6 series. So I haven't read this third book because it's a pretty big book, and I found it a bit of a struggle to get through the first and second book. So I haven't really like taken the time to read this. I do want to read it because I want to finish the series, and I am going to read it. It's just that it's not on my top, to be read list. So, yeah. The next book I will put up on the screen. I have forgotten the name of it. It's on my phone through a library app that I have where you can download free books through the library, your local library. But this book is really great. I've only read about 3 chapters of it, but it's very good. It's very like creepy, kind of like horror, a little bit. How else would you describe it? Mysterious. There's a bit of a mystery. There is some romance in it, queer romance. Yeah, things like that, and it is a book that I've had on my to-read list for a very long time. Sorry, and then I forgot to say, the last book that I've been reading, which I'm nearly finished, is the A Court of Roses and Thorns. I'm pretty sure it's called. Put up on the screen. I've been reading this through my phone, through the library app as well, and I'm almost done. I think I've got like 100 pages left. So I'm doing that whole series, the Akita series, and my sister has read them, so she said to read that before I read the rest of the author's books, because they kind of overlap and they kind of connect into the same like universe, like the same world. So yeah, that's a book that I've been reading as well. I also realized there's another book that I haven't read yet because I'm waiting. I'm probably going to read this one in December. The book is called, I'm just trying to find the book. The book's called Merry and Bright. For some reason, my Kindle is not coming up with a lot of the books that I own, and I literally own them. I don't know what my Kindle is doing. Oh, not Merry and Bright, that's another book I've read. Oh my gosh, I'm so sorry if this video is all over the place. I'm really tired, my head's not with it today. This is the second video I've filmed and I've been vlogging, so I'm a bit like, oh my gosh. It's called A Merry Little... So the next Christmas book that I am planning on reading is called A Merry Little Meet Cute. A Merry Little Meet Cute. This book is a Christmas themed book, like a romance one, and yeah, I am going to read that one probably in a couple weeks, once I finish reading some other books. And then I've been listening to the audio book of the third book of the Legends and Lattes series. So this is like the third book that's been put out, and I'm nearly finished it. I think I have about 3 hours left of the book to listen to. So yeah, that book's been really good. It's very chill, very cozy vibes. Really enjoying it. It's just like a nice thing to listen to, and it's very like calming. So yeah, those are the books that I am planning to read and have on my to read list. So yeah, I hope that you guys will like this video. If you want to check out any of the books, then you can just find them on Amazon, either the paperback or the Kindle version. Like I said, I have a mixture at the moment of Kindle and like physical copies of books. I do prefer physical copies, but I'm not too fussed if it's on my Kindle because I do really like reading on my Kindle as well. I need to get a case for this though. So yeah, thank you guys for watching my video. If you want to see more book like videos and stuff like that, then definitely comment down below. Please subscribe and I will see you in my next video.